What up, Leo? So, Leo, this is your October Terrascope. I had to be a mermaid today because I'm trying different costumes for every day of the week, Leo. So, y'all get me. I should have been the devil on yours, though. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I was supposed to be the mermaid. Maybe some of y'all get connected with a siren or a mermaid. So, maybe that's why. I don't know. But I'm here, Leo. Now, Leo, this month I'm going to be using the Halloween Oracle, and it's by Stacey DeMarco. This particular deck I got in Georgia when I was at Wicked Mojo Raven Shop, but you can find it also on Amazon if you're interested in Halloween oracles. It's a really, really cute deck. So, Leo, let me move this out the way. The first thing that I got for you guys is definitely there is going to be some type of move that's coming in. Now, for some of you, this could be a home move, this could be a remodel, but I feel like there's going to be packing up and moving things. If you're looking for a place and you were waiting for something to open up, I feel like it is going to open up. This could be spirit guiding you. This could be spirit, helping you with the paperwork. But I feel like that there's a move that goes from one place to another place, and it seems to be really, really better for you, Leo. Now, for some of you, this could be business because I do know some Leo friends that are changing some things up. So for some of you, this may be business, but I feel like it is spirit guided. Some of you are going to be finding yourselves going into partnerships with another business person. Um, there is some signing of contracts. So I feel for a few of you, if you have been trying, even if this is online, some of you are going to be partnering up with someone that's going to go ahead and push your business to another level. And I feel like it's going to be really, really good for you. Now, for a few of you, if you've been kind of working from home or doing your own thing, and somebody's coming to you with a business proposition, you need to go ahead and jump on it because I feel like it's going to be a good proposition for you. The only issue that I have is to make sure that you're clear on what you want from it and what the other person wants. Some of you, you may have somebody who's really coming into it where they may just be all about the money aspect of it, and that's cool. That's a business person. But maybe this is I don't know, this could be something that is like a doula, or this could be a spiritual business, or this could be something where it can't just be about money. There also has to be some type of emotional connection with it or passion with it so that it can grow. Because just because people are wanting to go into business for money, a lot of people invest in businesses that they don't really understand, but it won't grow because there's no passion in it. So I feel for some of you that you're going to be dealing with this. Now, there's definitely some travel that is coming in. Make sure you get your vehicles checked, your oil, your fluids, your tires, if you're getting on the road. I do see that there are some things that may come to light. So if you're having any issues with a vehicle, there may be a little bit of money that has to be paid out, but I feel like it's minor. I really feel like it's minor. So if you're dealing with something and say who else did I see this with? I can't remember if it was Gemini or Cancer, but I felt like there was some click, 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 clickly noise in a vehicle that some of you may have to get checked out, Leo. For a few of you, you may be finding out about new additions to the family. This could be babies, this could be partnerships. Some of you may even have children that are moving out or flying the coop. Maybe these are kids that are adulting and it's time for them to move on, or this could be that you're co-parenting and your children are going for the holidays to another parent's house. Spirit is definitely showing that there is something that's coming in with children that has to do with movement. So you may have children that even if these are adults, that they could be moving from one place to another place. There's definitely changes that are coming into the family. I do see a few family issues. Somebody may not agree with the direction that their children are going, or there may even be some miscommunication. You may have a child that is growing up and they're kind of asserting themselves a little bit, where it's like, okay, now we're really, you know, butting heads because you think that you're a grown or you're an adult. So for some of you, you may be dealing with a teenager that is trying to fly the coop too quick, or there may be some type of disagreement with a child. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, so communication can be a little bit iffy. Choose your battles wisely. If it's something that you feel like you need to argue about or you need to address, do it. But if it's something that you can just let roll off your back, go ahead and do that, Leo. I feel like it may not be worth the energy for some of you. Be careful with vampiric relationships where you have people that are draining your energy. Like, can you do this for me? Or, people that are constantly calling, like, can you think for me? Or people that are showing up at your doorstep, I need your help. Be really careful this month about putting your boundaries down with people because I'm getting a lot of energy zappers that are coming in for you guys. And for some of you, you're very strong, you're working, but I feel like you may have energies that are trying to distract you, or people that are needy, like I need you, I need to be able to talk to you, or I need to be able to have you at my beck and call. Go ahead and set boundaries because I feel like somebody could be trying to manipulate or play you to get what they want or just to even get your attention this month. Um, Especially if they're coming to your home a lot. I feel like there's this issue with somebody that's constantly popping in or showing up, and it could be no phone calls. I live in the South, but that's bad manners. People need to know that you're coming. But for some of you, this could be a neighbor or somebody that just feels like, look, I need to talk. I need you. Be there for me. And I feel like it's going to be something of a drain to you. Some of you definitely, I feel like, are going to have health issues, and it could be because of stress, or it could be that you're overextending yourself this month. So be really careful that you're not putting yourself further than what you have to give, Leo. I do feel that if you haven't had a checkup in a while, some of you definitely need to go get a checkup. I'm getting intestinal, gallbladder. Some of you, there may be some urinary incontinence, or even something that has to do with diarrhea. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's some food poisoning or something. So be careful of what you eat. Some of you, I'm getting a little bit of a bloat. So it could be some type of gas problem, or it could be gallbladder. So if you haven't had a checkout, I'm not a doctor. I do not play one. But if you're having some type of digestive issues, you might want to go ahead and get that checked out, Leo. Make sure that you're taking off the rose-colored glasses this month and that you're not seeing things the way people want you to see them. Because I'm getting some trickiness or the card is called Trick or Treat, but it's like somebody who's playing games. So be careful that you're not being enticed into something where somebody's trying to set you up and play games with you, Leo. Because I'm getting a real immature energy. Now, of course, this could be a child trying to manipulate you. For some, this could be somebody who's just immature trying to manipulate you. But I am getting some type of manipulation. And some of you are going to be having issues with either another fellow air sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or either air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, yes. I do feel that there's some type of recognition that is coming to you, but it may be too many things that are coming at one time. So some of you may have a lot of opportunities where you have a lot of irons in the oven. Be careful that you're not overextending yourself with projects where it's like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, because I feel like for some of you, it's going to be too much. And some of you are going to be shutting down some projects because of that. It's like, I can't do it. I can't do everything. And that could be spirit really working with you and telling you, look, you need to go ahead and pull back a little bit on some of the things that you're signing up for. I do feel like there's some luck that's coming in for you guys, though. So you may have an opportunity that's just too good to be true, and you're like, okay, do I take it? And I will say, if it is too good to be true, or you feel like this is something that you're passionate about, prioritize. Push those other things to the side that you really don't have to deal with and really focus on this, because for some of you, I feel like there is an opportunity that brings in a lot of money or recognition, and it may include some type of partnership for you. Leo, Leo, Leo spirit. Leo. I do feel that there is some type of issue with someone trying to control you. Um, This could be somebody that you work with. This could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. But it is, I feel like, somebody trying to manipulate you. Could be a little bit of spell work that's going in too. Somebody could be trying to sweeten you or either try to do a little domination work on you, Leo. So be careful that you're not doing things because you feel obligated to do them, or all of a sudden you feel like I really need to do this, when it's maybe somebody that's trying to play games or manipulate you. Now, if it isn't spell work, it's somebody just being tricky and manipulative. But I definitely get, for some of you, you're going to have to watch your back with spell work, because I am getting midnight hour. Somebody doing some stuff in the dead of night. They're going and doing a little trickery. They don't want to be seen. They're trying to cloak themselves, Leo, but I feel like you're going to see them, or either you already feel it. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's get into the cards one more time. Let's see what we have. All right, we have the ancestors. Probably is why you're seeing what's going on. The cauldron, overextending yourself. This can also be healing too for some of you. Night song, hidden talents. Your ancestors may be bringing something out, a hidden talent, but it could be affecting your health. Some of you might not be sleeping, or there could be some changes that are going on with your body that you're not really sure, but it could be spiritual. The spider, community, connecting and networking. Wintertime, some of you are going to be really busy as it gets colder. You may have a lot of things that are opening up for you. Heart, this is bringing something that is either passionate about or something that you feel strongly about or a connection that you feel strongly about. I definitely get something at happiness. Regret. Let's see what was going on with regret. This is a ghost. This is thinking about something from the past and wishing you had done something differently. Intuition, you could be, like I say, either thinking about something, a memory, I wish I could have done something differently, I wish I would have handled something differently, or something with hindsight. It is showing trust your intuition, and this is maybe even seeing something clearly that maybe you do regret. Maybe you saw something that came through, or spirit or the ancestors showed you something. It's like, damn it, I should have handled it differently. But I feel like if there's something that is coming in, you're going to see it. There may be some healing that needs to be done over something from the past for a few of you, but it is showing letting something go and rejoicing in the present, moving forward. Whatever it was in the past that made you feel some kind of way or caused some type of pain, I feel like you're finally reaching a place in your life where it's like, I feel better. I feel joy. I'm not holding on to it. Somebody could be trying to make you remember them. This could be even somebody that's trying to come back in for a reconciliation. But I feel for a few of you, you're seeing something clearly that happened with the crystal ball. It's like, okay, I have regrets about something that was done or the way it was handled, but now I can't change it. But I'm walking away from it. I'm living in the present. There's joy that's coming in, Leo. Strength. Some of you went through some hell to get here. There could have been some emotional pain. Some of you could have been some physical pain. The cauldron is underneath. There's something that needed to be healed. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Now, we got the skeleton on top of this. We know that we got somebody who's being shady. We know we have somebody that's trying to cloak themselves or do some things for people. This could be a person that is literally trying to do some dirt, but they don't want to be seen. The graveyard is somebody that could be trying, to manifest something negative in you or bring something up. And it could be causing unnecessary fears, or some of you may be worried about something, but the strength card is on top of you. Remembrance. I feel a few of you, if this is somebody who's coming back from the past, you're dealing with an energy where this person wants nothing good because they're bringing out some type of negativity in you. They're not bringing out feelings of good. So this is if you're thinking about somebody or somebody coming back or reaching out to you, it's not a good connection. Invisibility. Somebody doesn't want you to see them the way that they really are. You may have changed, they may have changed, Leo, but there's something that doesn't need to be put back in order. I feel like there's something that definitely is not right with someone. And we have risk and reward. Some of you may be trying to reconnect with someone, but you're not seeing them, or they're not trying to let you see them. And I'm trying to figure out why. I might have to go deeper into this, Leo. Let's see. A new cycle begins because they don't want you to end or close doors with them. Love. Love transcends physical death. There could be something with mediumship that's coming through, and then we got the magic hour. Somebody doing something in the dark of night. Let's see. Mischief, trick or treat. Somebody's coming back in and they're trying to make you think that they're good and y'all are on good terms, but you're not. You're not. They're doing something in the dark of night that's causing some type of problem. This could be a friendship. This could be a past relationship. This could be an old work partnership. Be careful of who you let back in. Be careful at what this person is saying or is telling you that they're going to do is adding up and that they're coming back in for the right reasons. Because we have somebody who is literally trying to cloak themselves. Invisibility. I don't want to be seen, or what I'm doing, I don't want to be seen. And some of you could have loved this person. There could have been this thing of where you had a really strong connection with them and you saw something going the right way, but the death card is showing it didn't work out. It didn't work out. There could be something where, there's a spell where you use apples for. Some of you may be doing that and you're seeing that something is still not, it's not right. The apple looks fresh, but it could be rotten in the middle because it's bleeding underneath. So something that looks good may not be good, Leo. And it may be for some of you a relationship where there was an emotional connection, where there was love. But we got two skeletons that are rising up, but they're right underneath the graveyard. So something that died or something that was supposed to be dead is kind of trying to make a resurgence. But with the midnight hour and the trick or treat, somebody's playing games with you. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what else is going on. Ancestors coming in and they're showing that they're bringing some type of healing. So some of you had a physical issue. It looks like that you have somebody on the other side or a few somebodies that may be trying to heal a situation. Now they're bringing in possibilities. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to things that don't feel right. Pay attention to things that maybe you need to get checked out. We know that the ancestors have the power to heal, but for some of them, maybe the healing is Western medicine right now, where it's like, I'm going to make your leg hurt so that you go get it checked out. Or I'm going to cause you some type of heart or chest issue so that you go get your heart checked out because you need to get it checked out. There's definitely some healing that's taking place within some of you. So if you have been sick, if you've been in the hospital or you've been dealing with somebody who's been sick, I feel like there's some healing that's coming in. For some of you, this is emotional pain. This could be somebody that you were connected with, that you thought that you were moving forward with or you had a better relationship in, ended up being poison love, or what they brought to the table was poison. The death card is showing a cycle that ended. And for some of you, you might still be trying to heal from it. This person could be, maybe you're in the midst of healing and all of a sudden this person comes back in and it's like, okay, let's reconnect. And you're like, well, let me think about it. But then you get that little heart, that little, that stops you. Or you get that dream that makes you look a little bit more deeper into it. Some of you, there's something not quite right with a person or an opportunity that's coming in because your intuition is telling you this is a trick. This is a trick. You're trying to play on me. You're doing some stuff in the middle of the night, midnight hour, the witch's hour. When people think you're sleeping, you're being shady. The graveyard is on top of that too, trying to bring in fear. Could be somebody trying to attack your health. For some of you, this person could be trying to attack your relationships with other people too. Poison your relationship with other people. You have somebody that's trying to shut something down for you. Could be money. For some of you, it even could be a business because we have a gated haunted house or something behind where it's closed. But we definitely have network opportunities that are coming in, something that opens up a lot of possibilities that are coming in. And some of you are being gifted with some type of talent, opportunities. But you do have some type of opposition, Leo. Let's see why. It's almost like you got happy. Somebody sees you living your best life. I'm living my best life. They don't want to see it. Somebody's looking through the window. Look how evil the skeleton is. I don't know if you can see him. But you know how we have the jack-o'-lantern? Oh, I said skeleton, but it's a jack-o'-lantern, and he has the evil looking through your window. Somebody could be stalking you. Social media, looking at this. This could be somebody you were in a relationship with, whether this is family, friendship, or love, or platonic friendship. Somebody's looking at you being happy, and they feel some kind of way. Maybe they regret what they did. Maybe I shouldn't have did this to Leo. Maybe I shouldn't have, caused these problems because maybe they're losing. There's an end of a cycle. Something that was supposed to go forward ended and a new cycle came about. And then we have this moth that is bringing in some type of new energy to you. But for the most part, a lot of you, the ending actually is making you happier. It brought you to a place in your life where you're like, I didn't even know I could be happy like this. Or I didn't even know these opportunities were available for me. So really, Even though there may be some regret, whether this is you regretting it or this other person regretting it or you going back in time, had this thing not ended, had it not died, you would not discover your hidden talents of who you really are. You may not have come out of this place where you were hiding yourself or covering yourself, and now people can see you for who you really are. There was a cloak, there was something that came out. Some of you may have even been downplaying who you were because maybe you didn't want this other person or this, this boss or this coworker to feel like, you were talented or you had these skills. Some of you, this person could have been riding your coattails, to be honest. You had some type of connection, but it didn't look like it was going to work out. It could have been doomed. Hmm. Yeah, some of you, I feel like that there was a poisoned relationship, and this person they're watching you live your life. They're watching you come into a place of accomplishment, or you have opportunities that are coming your way. If this was someone who fired you, and now they're seeing you start your own business and be successful, they were like, maybe I should have kept Leo. Maybe I should have kept Leo and worked with them because now I'm seeing them networking. I see them growing. The spider web is expanding. Somebody didn't want people to be on your side, Leo. They expected that when they cut ties with you, that other people would cut ties. There's gossip. They were trying to poison your networking, your relationships with people. But they didn't factor in the strength card. And they didn't factor in the opportunities that were going to make you happy, or the people that you were going to meet, or the changes that you were going to make in your life. They didn't factor that in. Some of you were in a situation where this person felt like, you needed them. And maybe in the time you did. But they didn't expect you when they pulled away or when things fell apart. I feel like somebody who was narcissistic, like, oh, they need me. I didn't need them. They needed me. But because this thing went to hell or died, now we got somebody that is like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I have regrets. I have regrets about how something happened because if I had stayed with you, my shit would still be good. I would still be okay. I would be a part of the network. I would be a part of the new opportunities that are coming your way. But instead, something was poisoned. And some of you, because you are happy, because you are living in a moment of happiness, somebody's trying to poison this experience for you. The graveyard. I want their shit to go bad. Somebody's, and this could be General Reed. This could be Leo. This could be somebody at Leo saying, I want their shit to go bad. This could be going the other way. Maybe somebody left Leo and Leo's like, shit, let their shit burn. Let them be in the graveyard. Let their shit be poisoned. There is something with spell work that's going on for some of you because we got somebody that is in the midnight hour. Now, of course, it could be Leo going to the graveyard or going to the tree, their special tree or their special space. Because, there was a poisoned relationship or poisoned love. For some of you, there may be no love lost. Put that shit in the graveyard. Put it in the graveyard and let it go. Some of you though, maybe this person comes back and you are questioning, should I give them another chance? Because we have unnecessary fear or worries. Should I give this person another chance? Remembrance. Is it worth it? For some of you, I feel like that it never was supposed to be Leo. And some of you may be having a hard time poison love. You may have a hard time seeing that, like it wasn't supposed to be. If this was a business partnership and it went to the side, it never was supposed to be. If this was a love relationship and you broke up with somebody or you got a divorce, it wasn't supposed to be long term. This person came in for a moment and maybe there was something that you had to learn because we have the strength card and then it brought out hidden talents or things in you that you didn't even know you had. There was some growth or something that needed to be seen. And for this other person, there's some growth and learning there too. Depends on how open they are to it. Some of you definitely may have some people that are not, on your side. We got some complications that's coming in. We got a little bit of darkness, a little bit of something that is coming in, and they're stalking to see if this is taking effect. Are you unhappy? Are you missing opportunities? Are you in a love relationship that's falling apart? You definitely have somebody that doesn't want to see you move forward because it's trick or treat. Somebody playing games. For a few of you, if this is somebody coming back from the past, they're playing games, Leo. Trust your intuition. Let me get the card right. Trust your intuition on this, Leo. What do they want? What is the agenda? Why are they coming back? Why all of a sudden they want to be friends with me? What is the agenda? Because somebody is shady. Trick or treat. Could be two people. Could be one, two, three, four, five. If I count the jack-o'-lanterns in this, some of you have multiple people that may be playing games. Could be a job. If this is something where you kind of cut ties with somebody that you were working with and you're moving forward, and all of a sudden this person comes back and we're like, we want you to work on this project with us. And you're like, whoa, I thought we had some type of disagreement. We had some type of separation. And this person is like, no, 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 we're cool. We're cool. No, you're not. You're not cool. Somebody wants you to think that you're cool. They're cool with you, but they're not cool. Trust your intuition. Look deeper into this. You have a lot of opportunities that are coming in. Pay attention to synchronicity. Pay attention to things that repeat over and over again. Some of you pay attention to what your ancestors are telling you. Y'all had some illness, y'all had some sickness in your spirits. Your ancestors had to come in and fix this, whether this was a broken heart, whether this was disappointment, or whether for some of you, this was poison love. There was some pain. There was something that happened, and spirit took you out from this. The death card is showing that you had to let something go. Sorry, Leo, I'm just so inverted on this. You had to let something go. And you may regret it, or the person may be regretting it, but it wasn't never supposed to be it wasn't supposed to be a forever thing. There's opportunities that are coming in that are bringing you happiness because the ending came in, and this person they're upset that you're having these opportunities without them. How dare you move forward and be more successful without me? How dare you move forward and find a relationship that you love, that encourages you and supports you without me? Because I'm so narcissistic that I believe that I was your everything. Normally, people would say that Leos are narcissistic. Now, it could be if it's a cross watcher, you may be feeling this way about a Leo. Leo thought they had me. They thought that they were everything to me, that I needed them, and I cut ties with them, and now I'm living my best life. And Leo has regrets. But for a lot of you, I feel, Leo, that this is you dealing with a narcissistic person. Somebody still feels trick or treat. They're still trying to cover themselves. They still don't get it. It was a game and they lost. They played the game and they're lost. That's why they have regrets. That's why they have regrets. Some of you are getting a new home or you're building a new business, and there's regrets because they felt like they should have been a part of this, the spider web expansion. Should have been a part of that. But they weren't supposed to. It was never supposed to be a forever thing. And for some of you, pay attention to your cycles this winter, because this could be when this person is coming back, or you may, when it starts getting colder, having issues with people. The midnight hour is definitely, if you practice and you deal with another person who practice, keep your protection up. Somebody's trying to do some things at night when you're sleeping. They're looking at you. They're watching you. They're trying to look for your vulnerable times. Now, if you don't believe in spell work, this is somebody who you work with or in a relation or connection with, and they're trying to wait for your vulnerability. When are they going to be vulnerable? When is their shit going to fall apart? Because that's when I'm coming in, and that's when I'm going to attack, because I'm trying to bring this stuff down. It may be that you had an issue with somebody and you decided to move on, and this other person is feeling some kind of way. But the death cycle had to happen for you to move forward, discover these hidden talents, and grow and expand your circle. Some of you, if you are releasing an old soul family, You're meeting new people. There's a connection with new people that are coming in, and that was the way it was supposed to. The Strength card was showing that you learned something that made you stronger. I almost sneezed on it. I'm sorry, you guys, but made you stronger. And I feel like whatever it is, you needed this to happen. You needed to see this clearly so that you start trusting your intuition. Some of y'all look at people, you see the goodness in them, and you want to believe that they wouldn't do this against you. But trick or treat is showing that you're not seeing everything that you need to see clearly. Somebody's playing games. Somebody's trying to play games with you, Leo. And I feel like y'all, with intuition, spirit is like, don't just trust this. Trust this. Trust your gut. Trust what feels right to you. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Especially with somebody coming back from the past, Leo. Watch yourself. Love y'all.